But yeah, we literally just got live, so shout out to everybody. G5JTV.com, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button when you just come in. We're literally going in to watch the co-main event. This is Billam Smith versus McCarthy. Literally, this is for the European and British title. I think McCarthy's about to make his ring walk now. This is live on the zone. So shout out to everybody. Literally just waiting for the main event, to be honest. This fight should be pretty straight. Should be the fight of the night, to be honest, because both fighters are probably in the same stage of their career. I think maybe McCarthy probably a bit further, because obviously his win over Fabio Turchi kind of really propelled him on European level, and then since then he's gone from strength to strength. They do have a lot in common because they both got a loss to Richard Riakpo, and obviously Tommy McCarthy was stopped by Richard, and Billam Smith went the distance with Richard. So I guess there's a little bit more in Billam Smith's favor in that sense. But overall, you got to rank this as a 50-50 fight, maybe 55-45 to McCarthy, as he's got more experience, won more fights, and just overall, he's fought the higher level of competition. This fight should be pretty interesting. I don't know, it's kind of gone under the radar. I think this whole card has gone under the radar, to be honest, because it's not really been one of the most spoken about cards. I mean, there's nothing else on boxing this week, so it's hard to, I don't know why not many people have been speaking about this. Yeah, so literally about to see this. I don't know if Jeff's jumping in. He said he's jumping in, so hopefully he jumps in soon. If not, he's probably busy. Then I'll just be on the live by myself. It wouldn't be a long. Hopefully, it's not a long live, because last week we saw a way too long live with Joe Joyce and Carlos Takam. That was way overdone. Obviously, with Conor Ben not being on this card due to COVID, this card doesn't have the same level of publicity. It's not got the same, what's the word, following. So yeah, it's literally about to start, so let's see how this fight goes.
Introducing first, fighting a little red corner, second was head trainer Shane McWigan. He wears the black trunks. He scaled 14 stone, 3 pounds, 5 ounces. His professional record, 12 victories, only 1.
One thing I would say, which is going to be interesting, is be interesting to see how McCarthy deals with Billam Smith's power. Because one thing that was evident in the Riakpo fight, and I know Riakpo's got ridiculous power, but one thing that was evident in the Riakpo fight is Riakpo was able to get his respect real early, and the power advantage was seen like as soon as possible. This is really the fight I really wanted to see, to be honest. I think I saw Lawrence Okoli here as well, because I know him and Billam Smith are both trained by Shane McGuigan, so I think I saw Lawrence Okoli over there. I don't know if he's still. It's kind of funny because they're both at cruiserweight, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. Whether they both have aspirations to be at world level and fight each other, I don't know where that's going, but I'm pretty sure he's supporting Billam Smith.
So the belts go up in the air. Tom McCarthy's European President's was quite well at the bunker for this title.
You see the fight's about to start right now. For once, I actually got the fight live because it's on the zone. I actually have the zone. And like normally when it's BT Sports or something, for some reason I'm always behind when I watch it on my TV. I don't know why.
Strength and conditioning dramatically in the last year or so. Physically looks a different athlete. Level mindsets up too. Is it going to be enough to close that gap?
I mean, they both kind of playing that pouring game with the jab where they kind of, I don't want to say afraid to throw, but they're just trying to size each other up with that, with those feints. One thing I don't like about William Smith is he's very upright and he's got that old school European style, upright, not much slickness to him, not much head movement. You know, everything he throws is quite robotic. Tommy McCarthy's a little bit more slick and he's a bit more fluid. Conrad says, what is up? Shout out to you, Conrad, always being in the live, always supporting. Tell me who you think's going to win this fight between McCarthy and William Smith. I think McCarthy's probably going to edge it, but McCarthy, this fight is going to be a scruffy fight because William Smith tends to have quite a lot of ugly fights. Conrad, you say let's get this live started. I thought this is live already. 1 second. Can you not see me or can you not hear me? Conrad, let me know if you can hear me. I don't know if I've been speaking all this time and you can't hear me, or anyone can't hear me. Whoa, good straight right hand. Oh, I see what you mean. You say you can see me, but you need more viewers in the chat. The truth is, bro, I don't think it's a what's it called? We kind of decided to go live for this fight quite late. Me and Jeff just decided literally maybe half an hour ago, so we didn't really put it out there that we were going live. Plus, because Conor Ben's not on the card anymore, it doesn't have the same level. This is a good first round, by the way. It doesn't have the same traction that it would have had, but it's still. But oh, he's hurt him already. He's Tommy McCarthy's hurt him already. Oh, he's got him against the ropes. Oh wow. One thing I saw about William Smith though is, especially when Riakporhe hurt him, Riakporhe, when he hurt him, William Smith kind of fought through the pain. He fought through his what's the word? His hurt, or when he was damaged, he fought through. He actually threw back. So that's one thing that McCarthy has to worry about. But you gotta really catch this dude clean. And the truth is, like, if you counter him, he's always open for a counter because after he throws a punch, he doesn't really defend himself that well. That was a very good shot from McCarthy, overhand right. He got him walking into an overhand right. And McCarthy, as I was saying, this dude, William Smith, he does that old school European style where he just stands upright, head straight down the line, no head movement. Again, it was very similar to what happened when he got almost knocked out by Riakporhe, when he walked into a was it a right uppercut or a left uppercut? It's kind of very similar. He's throwing a straight right hand, didn't fall in, and then he just walked straight into a left uppercut. That time he walked straight into an overhand right. Again, that was a 1 round to McCarthy, and again I could just see that McCarthy's power is playing a role in this fight. You say you got William Smith by the split decision, maybe, but I mean, he hasn't gone off to the best start. Defensively, he's not really a great fighter. As I said, he's just not got that slickness to him. Finally, a good fight on this card. Yeah, this card's been trashed. I saw Campbell Hatton, another high top fighter, booted, living off their parents' name. And you got the Zhu fight after this. William Smith is fighting like a fighter who's been hurt. That's what I can see. Good. Defensively, Tommy McCarthy is just so much more better than William Smith. William Smith's entire game is based on fighting and holding. throwing punches and holding. And he has got a really good chin as well. Good jab from William Smith though. The thing about McCarthy is, whilst he moves his head to the same place. It's kind of, what's it called? It's easy to telegraph. Oh, good overhand right again. This is the annoying thing. I don't see how Wood can win his fight. Oh, no chance. Zhu's gonna kill him. One thing I would say though, which is annoying about boxing is, look at, what do you think of Richard Riakporhe? Look how Richard Riakporhe was in 2019. After beating both of these men in 2019, getting a stoppage over McCarthy. And after that, this he hasn't even fought since. You know, it's just disappointing to see how a fighter with that much promise and that selling factor just go to the wayside, to be honest. I think this is a William Smith round though. McCarthy's fighting too much in the spurts. For some reason, it looks like McCarthy's blowing already. Good jab to the chest. To the close of round number 2. Again, I probably say that's 1-1. That was a good round from William Smith. Even though he didn't land a lot of clean punches, he probably landed more punches. Truth is, McCarthy's fight isn't really throwing a lot, and when he is trying to throw and throw counters, William Smith is doing a good job at smothering the work. If McCarthy wins, he is going to sing again, most likely. One reason he shouldn't win. Hope the judges agree. Well, that's funny. Yeah, Conrad, what do you think of Richard Riakporhe and what's happened with him? He put the laughing emojis. Good jab from William Smith. Can you repeat what you said? I said, what do you think of Richard Riakporhe and how his career has gone? Good jab again. Straight right hand. Yeah, this round is McCarthy started this fight really good with a really good jab, good straight right hand. Good. Oh, you got a good straight right hand there. Oh, they're trading in the pocket right now. 2 good punches from McCarthy. They're really trying to work in the pocket right now, especially McCarthy. He wants space to get his shots off. He needs that space to get his shots off. When he's got space, he's just a cleaner fighter. Again, good combination from McCarthy. Got caught with a shot there. They're relying too much on getting his head off the line. Needs to catch a few punches. McCarthy is looking much more comfortable, and William Smith looks like he's reaching and searching to land on the target instead of actually working his way to get his shots off. Not much method behind the madness. Good straight right hand, good left hook. Good jab from McCarthy. Jab to the body, jab to the chest. And they both landed as well. Again, McCarthy's definitely doing it better in this round. Cleaner work. Whenever he gets the space, his work is just so much cleaner than William Smith. William Smith really just relies on mauling and literally just smothering his opponent. William Smith, literally these cupping punches. There's nothing, no substance to it. One thing I realized in a Riakpo fight was how physically strong Riakpo was to William Smith. But then McCarthy doesn't seem that physically strong. And William Smith is doing the mauling and walking down and holding. Yeah, William Smith is just getting caught with too much easy shots. Whenever McCarthy's got the space, he's just touching him up way too easy. And his punches are just cupping. Good job from McCarthy. The zones, what's it called? Broadcasting team is probably the worst in the sport of boxing. Probably the worst the sport's ever seen. I thought BT Sports had a bad broadcasting team with Steve Bunce, but at least Steve Bunce knows a little bit about boxing. This is a trash broadcasting team, but the lights and scenes at Matchroom's headquarters is amazing, to be honest. I can't believe they got so much people into Eddie Hearn's back garden. Round 4, I'd say it's 2-1 to McCarthy. The last round was probably one of his most comfortable rounds. He was able to tick him off with good shots, good jabs to the head, good jab to the body. I would say William Smith is just relying so much on the smother game. The European game, get a shot off, smother the work. But sometimes he's walking into shots and he's missing with the jab. And then McCarthy's trying to counter over the top with his own jab or straight right hand. When McCarthy doubles up with that jab, especially when he goes body head, he's landing it clean. And they don't mind exchanging in the pocket. And whenever they exchange, McCarthy seems to get the better of it, because when William Smith lets his shot off, good jab from William Smith though, good jab right there, return jab from McCarthy. Both of them don't really have the greatest head movement, to be honest. But yeah, as I was saying, when they do exchange in the pocket, William Smith just trying to get his shots off and hold, whereas McCarthy's actually trying to get his shots off and keep the space. So that means William Smith is walking into a lot of shots. This round's probably about even. Good body shot from McCarthy with a left hook to the body. Sometimes you question, does he believe in these excuses? When he pushed, he said that always has to Is Riakpo still boxing at all? Riakpo hasn't boxed since 2019, to be honest, Conrad. Conrad, I'm surprised you just responded to that just now. I kind of said that like maybe 15 minutes ago. But yeah, he's supposed to have a fight coming up, but he hasn't boxed since 2019, which is such a disappointment because he was one of the most. He was probably behind Coley, the highest touted fighter in the cruiserweight division from the UK, and he was one of the bigger prospects. Obviously, being managed by Eddie Hearn, Dylan White. Obviously, he was easy to sell. He was on some big cards as well, so it was disappointing to see how his career has gone. Sometimes they fight some obscure fights. Now he hasn't fought. Yes, I had to look up if he was fighting still. Now he hasn't fought since 2019. Good shot from McCarthy. Good shot from in their pocket. They do exchange roll and they do land punches due to lack of head movement in the pocket. This is a hard round to score. Probably edge it to McCarthy as well. Just with the cleaner work. A lot of William Smith's shots are cupping and like smothering. McCarthy's got that bounce. Good counter right hand. Good straight right hand. Whenever McCarthy's got the space to let his hands go, he's just picking them off so easy. It's one of the most comfortablest. He finds it so comfortable at that mid-range, long range. Whenever it gets up close, it gets a bit messy. But I still think he's winning up close. He's just not as clean and effective because of William Smith's rigid style. McCarthy probably up 3-1. Yeah, he's 3-up. He's 3-1 up in my card as well, Conrad. Conrad, can I ask you a question? Why did you never agree to come on the live with us? You always give you an invitation to jump on, you never jump on. Good job. Billings just come out with a bit more of a popping jab instead of that lazy single jab. He's coming out with a popping jab. It looks like he's trying to walk McCarthy down. Oh, good left hook. Oh, he's got him. He's landing some good shots, William Smith, and McCarthy looks like he's felt those. Definitely felt those punches, and he's getting caught much more fluidly now. But even though he's counted him a few times, but William Smith is walking him down with that shot. Good punch selection from William Smith. Very good punch selection. He's got him up against the ropes, straight right hand, literally teeing off him right now. Literally selecting the shots very well. This is definitely a good spell from William Smith. Literally got him against the ropes, picking his punches, putting him behind. Oh, really walked into a really good shot, but then came back with a right hand. Literally got him up against the ropes. They both look like they're blowing already, but William Smith has him up against the ropes, letting go with some real good punches, selecting his punches real well. McCarthy's off the ropes now, but he's still getting backed up a bit. William Smith really kind of took the first half of this round, and he really brought the fight to McCarthy. But he put a lot into that assault, so if McCarthy can save himself, take this round off, and then go the next round, he might be able to wear William Smith down. My English is bad. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. We've had dudes from other countries jump on. He's getting backed up right now with that jab. Getting backed up way too easy with that jab. And he's going back in straight lines. Head's not leaving the line. It's too easy. Good body shot. Good straight right hand. Literally, William Smith is picking. Good jab from McCarthy. But William Smith is picking him off, backing him up behind the jab. McCarthy's returning, but he's returning in ones and twos. Not enough.
So much for me to keep coming back too much on the counter, and in the process still like a club or something like he did. And now he has to improve. Not even have that right again. He's just setting up for a jab or a
Getting backed up. He's definitely lost this round. Definitely lost this round, McCarthy. What country are you from, Conrad, if you don't mind me asking? Good shot from Conrad. Good shot. We're 3-2 on my cards. For most of the round, he had him backed up against the ropes. And for one thing I do like is he picked his shots very well. He didn't just literally just throw a barrage of punches. He picked his shots well, body and head. Made sure he was landing them clean as well. Oh, you're from Germany? I always thought you were from the UK. William Smith looks like he's blowing already. So it'll be interesting to see how he takes this round. How much do you follow German boxing, Conrad? If you don't mind me asking, because Germany do have some good fights. You can tell the last round kind of took a bit out of William Smith because he's not as active as he was.
And then again, it's been pretty clean so far, holding a little bit in the early stages, but watching has been more free flowing as the fight progressed.
Yeah, for some reason, the zone is starting to lapse on my device. I grew up with German boxing like Henry Mask and Alex Schulz, but at the moment there's not much talent. I don't know. I can't say there's not much talent. We still got let me think. What other German fighters are coming through? I don't know because a lot of fighters, especially in the amateurs, they fight for another country, then fight for Germany, or they. Whoa, that's a good shot from McCarthy. Good shot over the top. I didn't see most of this round, so I don't know how to score it. But yeah, like kind of like the Klitschko brothers. They fought for Ukraine, but they fought in Germany. Like there was a lot of that. Like especially with Marco Hook. When Marco Hook was coming through, he had a lot of his fights in Germany. Was Hook a German fighter though? I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Marco Hook's a German fighter. Or is he not? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a good. From what I've seen, McCarthy has been the better in this round. Whoa, he walked him onto a real good shot there. When he's got the space to work and Billingsley ain't walking him down, McCarthy's real clean. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And you got Caballero as well. Got Caballero as well. He's coming through. He's a good fighter. But yeah, from what I saw, I think that's a 4. I think that's 4-2 to McCarthy. Oh, McCarthy's right eye is really swollen. So, and it looks like it's cut. Oh, Lawrence Okoli, you say? I'm assuming his name is yeah, I can't pronounce that name. He is from Serbia originally, I think. That's my point. A lot of these dudes are from another country, but they fight for Germany or they fight in Germany. Because I remember Huck was like that, and I know the Klitschko brothers were like that as well. They came and take on German names, fight for Germany. That's what I was saying. A lot of those German dudes, they're from other countries, but they fight for Germany. I know, or they fight in Germany, they base themselves in Germany. I don't know why they do that, but I know a lot of fighters were like that. I don't think Hook was the only one either. I think even Caballero, I don't think is originally German either. I think he was from another country before he came to, what's it called? Okay, so Andy Lee's got the score just like me. Literally scored the fight exactly the same as me. 4-2, round 1, round 3, round 4 to round 1, round 3, round 4, round 6 to McCarthy, and 2 and 5 to William Smith. Again, McCarthy's really trying to keep the space. If I'm William Smith, I'm really trying to walk him down because that's when you get your success. But when there's space, McCarthy's really teeing off on him, and he's getting off the clean and effective punches. Good jab. That cut is leaking though on over McCarthy's right eye. Good body shot from Billy Smith. He's got him up against the ropes, and this is where McCarthy doesn't want to be, because this is where there's no space. You can't get the shots off. You can't show your clean and effective punching. And Billy Smith really just relies on mauling. That cut is real bad right now. Good jab, good straight right hand. The combination's there, but you can tell he's blinking a lot right now, and the swelling and the cut over the same eye. It could cause a stoppage, I won't lie to you, because we're only 7 rounds in. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 left. And if the way the cut is going, no adrenaline can keep that cut from leaking out. If Billy Smith can keep his energy and select some punches, he can really claim the stoppage. Because, oh, real good shot from McCarthy. Real good left hook that he landed flush on Billy Smith's chin. I think even his nose is bleeding as well, which will affect breathing. So his sight is impaired and his breathing is impaired. It's going to be a real uphill struggle, even though he's got a lot of rounds in the bank, and probably giving him this round as well is a very good sign for Billy Smith moving forward. He's backing him up right now, real walking him down. Again, whenever he's up against the rope, Billy Smith gets a lot of success. This is a hard round to score, because when there's space, it's a McCarthy round. When it's up close, Billy Smith is backing him up, really trying to maul his way to win a round. It's one of them ones where it looks like McCarthy's winning the battle, but eventually Billy Smith might win the war. We'd be surprised if this goes in 4 rounds. Me as well. That cut and that swelling is real bad. I feel like McCarthy's probably going to have to step on the gas a bit to try and get the stoppage. If not, he probably will get stopped himself. Well, the cut came from a head clash, so it might go to a technical decision instead of an actual... might go to a technical decision instead of an actual... stoppage. So we will see how that goes. If it goes to technical decision, I got Billy Smith down 5-2. Round 8. I mean, it's very interesting to see where it's interesting to see how this fight goes from moving forward. Good jabs from both men. This is the difference though. When I watched the likes of Reactpo, the biggest difference with him was he just had that power to win rounds over Billy Smith. He got Billy Smith's respect the whole way through, and he just had that power. Billy Smith is really trying to pop that jab this round, whereas McCarthy looks like he's trying to take the first part of the round off. Good jab from McCarthy though. He's really got to try and keep the space, McCarthy, and try to keep Billy Smith off him or away from backing him up. Good body shot. When this fight is here fought at this pace, at this distance, it's too easy for McCarthy, because Billy Smith doesn't have the punch selection, the punch accuracy, the defense, the slickness to deal with him. He just walks in, but whenever it's a move, just like it is right now, you just see the success from Billy Smith. And it's not clean work, but it's effective work, because it wears your man down and you do get some shots off. And with a fighter like McCarthy, he wants clean work, he wants space to get the leverage, he wants the space to pick his punches, to get the accuracy. It's effective. Good punch selection from McCarthy. Again, you just want to see him try to keep the distance. Not backing up, just keeping the distance. Good shot from Billy Smith. Again, Billy Smith really landed some real good shots. Real good shots from Billy Smith. But they're trading in the pocket. Billy Smith looks like he's trying to back him up now. Doesn't look like it hurt McCarthy, but it definitely got his respect, it got his attention, because now McCarthy's up against the ropes. Again, they're mauling, but McCarthy's trying his best to physically impose himself as well. Good body punches. McCarthy really needs to keep the space and keep the distance. When he's got the space, land and throw punches. I mean, this round hasn't been that bad for McCarthy in the sense that it hasn't really opened up the cut. It's probably allowed the adrenaline to kick in a bit more. He hasn't got a lot of shots off. He hasn't had to put in a lot of work. He's probably not winning this fight or this round, but the round still got a little bit of time left, and he's still got a bit of work to do probably to win this round. Probably giving this round to William Smith, but he hasn't taken that much out of him. Hasn't taken that much out of him as well, and his corner can work on that eye. It's not bleeding that much. It's not has that much effects on it. As much as William Smith won that round, I think that was a good round for McCarthy from a recovering perspective. He didn't put a lot into the round. William Smith put a lot into the round, and he didn't get a lot of damage on that right eye. Yeah, they both are tired. I do think that round was good for McCarthy because he didn't put as much into that round as he has done the previous rounds, and he didn't get as much damage to his. He's a bit more defensively responsible. The adrenaline does look like it's gonna play a part to this, and maybe if he does do another, if he can have another round like that, he can really have a good back end. And if he closes the fight well, I see him winning. I have it 5-3 right now. I think we're going into the night. Personally, I don't want to see a rematch. I don't want to see a rematch. The commentators are talking about rematch. I don't want to see a rematch. William Smith is trying to pop that jab, but again, when this fight's at this distance, at this pace, it's a McCarthy fight all day long. That good jab, no head movement from William Smith, and both jabs landed to the chin. And again, McCarthy back again. Whenever he's throwing that shot, he just gets the shots off. William Smith has landed a few good shots in this round, but when they're in the exchange again, the cleaner work just looks like it's coming from McCarthy. Good jab again. Good straight right hand follow from William Smith. You can't let him back you up though, McCarthy. You can't just walk back. William Smith has to try and impose himself a lot more because in my scorecard he's down. Good shot. They both walked into punches there. They both were trading straight rights. Good jab, good straight right hand from William Smith. This is a hard round to score. It's a hard round to score. They both look like they're trying to preserve energy for a big finish. But I do think William Smith needs to impose himself a lot more because when the fight is at mid-range, he's just not as clean of a puncher as McCarthy. He's much more active, but that takes a lot out of him. He's just not as clean. Good punch. Good body shot from William Smith. William Smith is backing him up now. William Smith really needs to try and impose himself for this last half of the fight. I feel like the last minute William Smith has kind of stolen. Whoever gets a big finish to this round probably going to win this round. William Smith is doing much better in this round. Good body shot again from William Smith. Good body shot again from William Smith. He's really going to the body now. Again, he's gone to the body with the right hand. Good jab. Good jab again. William Smith definitely got the better of this round. Can't even lie to you. He's definitely got the better of this round. McCarthy looks like he's absolutely spent. And his punches is not as effective as they were before. They just don't have this thing in it. And he just needs to do something. I don't know if he's taken a round off, but he just needs to do something to get back in this fight. Because as I have it right now, the last 2 rounds has gone to William Smith, even though this round's not finished. But it's clear to see that William Smith is just landing the more effective punches. And he's just dealing with the pace much better. Again, I think this is a William Smith round. Good round from William Smith. The jab is just landing much better. And I feel like McCarthy needs a big push these last 3 rounds.
Well, he is as ready as he'll ever be. For 32 years of age, his new partnership with Ben Davison, he says, has been such a fruitful education experience.
With Ben Davison, I mean Ben Davison, since he's been with Tyson Fury, he's really training everybody, but I don't think he's got what it takes to go and win this fight. McCarthy is done. Yeah, he's spent. He looks spent. But to be fair, he hasn't put a lot into the last round. I don't know if that's because he's completely tired or he's saving himself. Because if we're being honest, before the last 2 rounds, we were talking about him like he's probably going to be getting stopped. And he hasn't taken that much damage in the last 2 rounds. So he could be looking for a big push. And I still have him up on the cards 5-4. So, but Billam Smith has looked much stronger over the last 2. That cut is massive. The adrenaline has really, really worked because the last 2 rounds the eye hasn't been pouring. They're both trying to pour with a jab. Again, Billam Smith's just really taking the center of the ring. McCarthy's not stepping back and walking back, but he's just giving up a little bit too much initiative. He needs to be a bit more active with his shots. And Billam Smith just knows how to move. He really got baptized in that React fight, and he just learned a lot from himself. Good shot though. Good shot from McCarthy. But he come back with a jab again. The activity of Billam Smith is really doing him justice in this fight. Again, pouring with that jab. Might not be that powerful, but they're scoring punches. Again, what's it called? Andy Lee's got the fight same as me, but he gave round 9 to McCarthy. I gave round 9 to Billam Smith. Good body shot. Oh, good body shot again. They're really spent in there, and they both don't have no X factor. Like there's nothing coming out of it. And what you gotta remember is they're both tired. So if they hurt the other one, I don't even think they have the energy to finish them. Yeah, McCarthy looks like he's spent because he's definitely losing this round as well. The end of the fight just seems so bad because nobody just has anything to give. Good job. Again, another good jab. They're both just trading jab, kind of just, I don't know if they're preserving energy or they just don't have any energy left. Good shot, leading left hook. Brilliant leading left hook. Again, to me, another Billam Smith round. It was better from McCarthy, but again, he's just getting tied up a lot more than I wanted. He's just getting tied up so much more. I mean, it could be a draw, but McCarthy's going to have to do something in these last 2 rounds for me because he can easily lose this fight based on the fact that he hasn't ended this fight as well as he started. Good jab from McCarthy. I mean, the last minute he has done well, but Billam Smith probably got the overall this round, to be honest. But I want McCarthy to keep that bounce in his feet, get Billam Smith chasing him using his feet. So even if he don't land his shots, he's not getting counted. Yeah, I got this fight 5-5 right now, so it'll be interesting to see how this fight ends. Good jab from Billam Smith. This round, they both really just worked a lot on trying to land jabs and hold, really, to preserve energy. Nobody's really throwing a lot of power flurries or even a power single. This is what I kind of want to see from McCarthy, to be honest. Him using his feet, lateral movement, trying to get Billiam Smith using his leg power. If he wants to come to me, you got to come and catch me. And when you're tired, I want there to be space, because I don't want to be in a pocket where your body weight is against mine and we're having to maul it out because you're going to lose. Very good from McCarthy. And this is what you're going to see. You do this, you're going to probably land a bit of punches. Keep that bounce. Good job from McCarthy again. When this fight's, when he's moving, he's got the distance, he's got the space. He's just so much cleaner, so much more effective. But Billiam Smith is just so scruffy, and he walked into a good shot, a left hook from McCarthy there though. Again, when you use the lateral movement, you're getting him walking into punches. Split jaw, no singing. Eddie will announce the rematch shortly. He probably announced it on the, I was gonna say on the Dylan White undercard, but that's gonna be in America. He might put it on the AJ undercard. You never know. I know he wants a big fight, to be honest. Tommy McCarthy wants a big fight, so it'll be interesting to see where he goes from here. Tommy McCarthy does get the win. To me, I think Tommy McCarthy's winning this round just off landing the cleaner punches, and Billiam Smith ain't really doing much. He can't, because he's using the lateral movement. Billiam Smith just doesn't have the legs anymore. Oh, real good uppercut. That reminded me just of the one that Riakpo landed. He walked into that punch. That is a real good uppercut from Billiam Smith, McCarthy. Real good uppercut. He got his respect, and those are the punches that take it out of you in the the back end of the fight. Those are the punches that really take it out of you. And McCarthy, it's the eye-catching punches that really capture the rounds for the judges. And to me, not only has he landed the eye-catching punches, he's landed the cleaner punches, and he's dictated this round. He's definitely won this round without a shadow of a doubt. Without anything miraculous happening, he's definitely won this round. He's holding on because I assume the 2 minutes that he was running probably took a lot out of him, but he's definitely doing a lot better in this round than he done in any other round. He's definitely doing good. He's got to keep the bounce in his feet, keep the space. Billiam Smith has to do something in the next round, because this round has definitely been a loss. If McCarthy does deploy the movement and the lateral movement in the next round, you have to try and do something. You have to go for him, because you might walk into punches, and that's the thing. That's the thing which I find upsetting from Tommy McCarthy. When he was tired, he didn't use more lateral movement, because look at that uppercut. That was so sweet. He walked right into that shot. Boom. It didn't even look like an uppercut. It looked like a 45, like Jeff always liked to say. Boom. Just straight on the chin. And those punches, when you're tired, they just take so much out of you. And they're just so eye-catching for the judges to see, you know. I mean, he done well to stay up and not visibly show when he hurt from it. Yes, McCarthy one run up. Yeah, definitely. The truth is, I'm disappointed that McCarthy didn't deploy that lateral movement that he showed in the last round. I wanted to see him do that earlier, because if you're tired, get a breather, use a lateral movement, get your opponent moving, and get him off you. And when you get him off you, Billiam Smith doesn't have the walk down game, because he kind of just walks straight through the front door, and he just gets caught with shots so easily, like how he got caught with the uppercut. But we saw that a few times in a Riakpo fight as well, which is why I'm disappointed that he didn't deploy this tactic earlier. Because whenever he has the space, whenever he has the distance, he just lands shots, and he's just so much more cleaner, so much more effective. Billiam Smith is doing the movement this round, which I don't know why, because he's losing, in my opinion. He's got to do something to, in my opinion, unless he, oh, that's a real good shot. That's a real good shot again. Whenever they throughout the whole fight, McCarthy just landed the cleaner punches, the more eye-catching punches. It's just McCarthy, Billiam Smith's pressure and rigidness has really got him a lot of rounds. Billiam Smith doesn't have ring IQ to adjust either. No, he just relies on mauling, and output and messiness, to be honest, smothering, which is effective boxing. Certain fighters made a career like that. Klitschko made a career like that, but it's not making it's not doing him any justice today because he's walking into punches, the clean punches. He's got him up against the ropes though. He's got McCarthy up against the ropes, and he's really trying to tee off on him. But again, he didn't land anything eye-catching in this round to me, and he's really got to put something in it because he's just walking into punches. He literally walked into a double left hook. While the left hook was so primitive and so, like you can see the fatigue in it, he still walked into it and he had to catch it with his face. Good straight right hand though from Billy Smith. They're mauling each other right now. Again, McCarthy, I just want to see him use much more lateral movement. Good uppercut from Billy Smith. Whenever you're up close, the fight is just messy. You got to use the lateral movement. Oh, brilliant left hook. Brilliant left hook again. That left hand, Billy Smith hasn't been able to avoid this whole fight. Whether it's the left hook, left uppercut, left jab, he just can't avoid it. He walks into it every time. Just doesn't get his head off the line. Again, the left hook again. Billy Smith is just messy. And all of the clean stuff he does, he just kind of smothers his own work. Imagine having paid are you mad? £750 for this. I don't know you had to pay £750 to go to watch this fight in Eddie Hearn's house, but that's so unnecessary. Yeah, to me that's a McCarthy win. I think he won 7-5. I think McCarthy won that round. McCarthy won that fight, but Billy Smith he's celebrating. I don't know why he's celebrating because in my scorecard he didn't win. He did have a good from I'd say was it 7 to 10. He was very good in those rounds, but I don't think he won this fight, to be honest. I know he thinks he won this fight, but I don't think he did. I don't like such fights much. Too messy. Yeah, no, this fight is way too messy. And Billy Smith fights like this because the Riakporhe fight was messy as well. But the difference with that was Riakporhe just had the punch power to just land the eye-catching punches, and he really hurt Billy Smith several times in that fight. Yeah, McCarthy won this fight to me, 7-5. A draw, I can see. I can't see how people would say Billy Smith won, but I can see the judges robbing him, to be honest, because isn't Billy Smith supposed to be the A fighter? I'm assuming. Maybe both. I don't know.
That's good to see after everything's been said in the build-up. But the good guys sometimes things can get blown.
Maybe it's a split decision, as you said, Conrad. $154 to 155 punch landed. And when you think about the fact that McCarthy landed the more eye-catching punches, and to be fair, one round McCarthy, Billy Smith outlanded him by like 20 punches. I feel like you got to give the fight to McCarthy. But I don't really like watching punch stats, to be honest. Just want to see how this fight's gonna be scored. I do feel like it's gonna be it might be a bit controversial. Either man's gonna be upset because it was a close fight, but I do think McCarthy should win. He was quite messy. He was quite messy. Even though you said he landed clean too, all the way through. I feel like he was quite messy as well. I feel like the cleaner punches was McCarthy.
John Latham, 115, 114, McCarthy.
Thought so.
Mark Watson, 115, 114, Philip Smith.
It's gonna be a draw. McCarthy. It's gonna be McCarthy. Oh, they gave it to William Smith. I don't know how they gave that to William Smith. And the craziest thing is Ian John Lewis gave it to William Smith, and he gave it to 116, 112. Ian John Lewis. I don't know what crack he's smoking. Where did you see 116, 112 for either fighter? But for William Smith, again, this is what we're talking about in boxing. Judge it, and the things that I actually like Ian John Lewis, but what is he talking about? Let's hear it, Conrad. Method of victory for main event. Oh, I feel like you might stop him. Mr. Motivate. I don't think I've seen you before, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't before, and share. But no, I don't. Method of victory. I think Hugh's gonna stop him. 116, 112. How did they give 116, 112 to William Smith? Well, I guess, as I said, it'll be controversial. These judges are weird. That was Ian John Lewis. And the thing is, I've seen Ian John Lewis many times, met Ian John Lewis many times at fights. And I actually like him as a judge. I remember when he was at Dylan White Parker, and he was a referee for that fight. And I thought he done a good job in that fight as well. He's done many fights where I've visibly seen him, and I was like, oh, he's done a good job. Ian John Lewis is normally a real good judge. I don't know what he was thinking today. But again, outside influence. Does Lee have a chance to stop DJ? Oh, no chance. No chance. No chance. Zhu's gonna win this fight very comfortably. And I actually think he's probably gonna stop him, to be honest, Mr. Morvey. I think he's gonna stop him. Well, that's the sport of boxing. We always see those all the time. Controversial judging decisions. So you're literally just coming into live, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share. Am I going to watch the De La Hoya fight? No chance. Conrad, what happened last week with your boxing prediction? I thought you're supposed to be the boxing. You're supposed to be the boxing wizard. I'm surprised you didn't get your boxing prediction 100% correct. Have you seen the leaderboard, by the way, Conrad? Have you seen the fantasy board?
Absolutely. What was it like?
Yeah, nutritional.
It's still going in the silver. I know it's not mine, but it doesn't make a difference. See what this guy has to say. Let me check. Oh yeah, check check the leaderboard. I don't even know, but for, you get 1 point for the correct result, 2 points for the correct method, and 4 points for the correct round. There was one winner last week as well. This week we're going to do the Conor Ben fight, but unfortunately Conor Ben failed a COVID test and tested positive for COVID. So I hope he recovers soon. Apparently he's asymptomatic, so.
To come in here without sparring, just hitting cards, bags, and then putting on. Yeah, it wasn't his best performance, it wasn't clean, but he got the win.
I'm just not a fan of what's it called? Shane McGuigan. I think he's one of the most overrated trainers. But you also only have yeah, I only have 3 points as well. I only have 3 points, unfortunately. I mean, I think round 9, it ended up going round 1. No, round 1, round 6. There was one winner. But next week, was it next week? I think it's next week. We're gonna go again. I'm gonna ask Jeff if we should add the Boatsy fight. Boatsy and Bolotniks to the fantasy league for next week. Oh yes, I picked round 7. Oh Conrad, you're so unlucky. Because if it went 1 more minute, you'd have got 7 points. So that's unfortunate. But you can always go next week, and you're still in the race to win. So the fantasy league's up. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, go to G5 Jeff TV to join the fantasy league. What? Yeah. Yes, but I don't think it was a bad stoppage like some people. It's everybody's opinion, to be honest. I thought it was a bad stoppage, but I understand why they stopped it. I feel like to put this commentary on mute because they got one of the worst commentators I've ever seen in my life. How is Maya Gemma doing boxing commentary? I don't know. Real good shot. Eddie Hearn's house. Eddie Hearn's back garden. Go on the view, you'll see. But yeah, for those who's just coming in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share. Go on G5JeffTV.com to place your predictions on the fantasy league. The next fight is, I think, gonna be Boatsy versus Bolotniks, but right now the only ones up is Rigondeaux versus Casemiro. The fantasy league table's up as well. Go on the article page, you can see G5 Jeff TV articles from me and Jeff so far. We're gonna have other content contributors soon, but at the moment it's just me and Jeff. I'm looking forward to this main event, but I just think this is gonna be easy and quick work, to be honest. Will there be season in the league? So how we want to do it is, I think the Errol Spence fight might be the last fight of this season, and then we'll go into September. So whoever wins it of that month, the Errol Spence fight, we're gonna do a giveaway. I know Jeff is gonna do a giveaway for the Errol Spence prediction anyway. We don't know what the giveaway might be. It might be a pay-per-view, we might pay for a pay-per-view, or we might pay for a ticket, or we don't know yet. I mean, there's tickets for AJ fight. I think some of them are as cheap as £80 or something like that. So It's not that bad. For example, a winner each year. No, not every year, not each year. Probably after either each month or every 2 months. It depends on the interaction. Personally, we didn't expect as much people to interact with us straight away. We expected their fights to be bigger before people started jumping on board. But people actually started jumping on board early. I think we got 30 people in the table right now already. So that's more than we expected. And the fights haven't been that mainstream. When the Pacquiao Spence fight comes, we probably end up hitting a higher number of people joining the league, Conrad. So we'll see.
Lima taking on Jukan. This is the main event. This is the top of the bill. Eddie Hearn. This is what you put top of the bill. Lee spoke to anyone. So excited about this. He's working so hard. How much of a step up?
Could you imagine paying all that money to watch Lee Wood and Jukan as the main event? That is one of the worst main events in boxing history. How the hell is that a main event? I know Conor Ben was supposed to be main event, but if I paid £750, I expect at least £700 back. I mean, a lot of these Brits are saying that Lee's gonna win, but Lee is gonna get absolutely spun. I don't know. Maybe it's not the same Jukan that I've seen, but unless they caught him cold, the entire card was maybe 6 out of 10 with Ben. Exactly, bro. This is the weakest card out of the 4 cards that were brought out, and then you lost the main event. He should have scrapped this whole entire card, or at least added someone to it. I would have added someone to it. I would have added, I don't know, somebody who, I don't know, man, someone at late notice. I would have added someone to that fight. If I was him, I would have tried to get Josh Kelly in to replace Conor Ben. I know Josh Kelly's fought recently, but Josh Kelly would destroy Granados, to be honest. This ain't even that hard of a fight. Wood was in an absolute battle in his last fight. He is British level. Wood is never ever gonna be a world level fighter, and that's just the facts. Maya Gemma just said speedy punches. How the hell is this girl working on the zone? I don't know. Speedy punches. This Eddie Hearn is absolutely ripping off the public when he's charging people this money, boy. He might as well start doing interviews with a ski mask because he's robbing the bank. How the hell he's got Maya Gemma as speedy punches? I should have this on mute. The only reason why I don't have this on mute is because I don't even know why I don't have this on mute, to be honest. You don't even know who she is. She's a television personality, but she's known through music, and like she had a relationship with an English rapper. So that's why she's mainly known. But truthfully, she's not like, she knows nothing about sports, and she definitely knows nothing about boxing. Can you imagine this is this guy's house? Jesus Christ. Or if it's not his house, it's at least his property. This is a mansion. You can. The truth is, Jukan's gonna land a lot of punches, and he's gonna wear Woods down. And the truth is, there's levels to this, and Woods is just not on this level. He's just not about that life, and he's gonna find out that real soon. He's not about this life. He's gonna be just like every other British fighter that steps up to world level, failing. Most of these British fighters that step up to world level, they fail. Not all of them, but most of them. I say round 6. Round 6 stoppage. In fact, not round 6, maybe round 8 or round 7. And the truth is, Jukan is probably the worst out of the featherweight champions, to be honest. Because you got, what's that featherweight? You got Navarrete, you got Leo Santa Cruz. I think he's still champion. Who's IBF champion? Oh, that's vacant, isn't it? And then you got that's what Dickens and isn't that what Dickens? Is it Dickens? Dickens and Galahad's fighting for. I think his corner or the judge will have to stop it. The judge, I've never seen the judge stop a fight. Oh, you mean the ref? Oh yeah, maybe. I think it will be. I think the the corner will throw in the towel. He's gonna get teed off on. What was I saying? Yeah, he's not even the top champion at 126. You got Gary Russell, Navarrete, Leo Santa Cruz.
12 rounds of boxing schedule. The WBA Featherweight Championship of the World. And now, set to make this ring walk. Here is the reigning British Featherweight Champion, fighting out of Gatling, Nottingham, England, Lethal.
I like that name though, Lethal Lee Wood. That's a good name. But unfortunately, he's not going to be that lethal today.
Well, unlikely but huge opportunity is landed in the path of Lee Wood, who's had some career resurgence over the last 2.5 years. Signed with David Roy, reunited with his former trainer Ian Ross collectively, and then through 2 excellent domestic performances against Brian Doyle and Nathan Joyce and journey the place to the goal.
Well, he's on David Ben Davison's fighter.
After a spell in boxing platforms, Ben Davison after that defeat to Nick Gibbs, implemented a more comfortable approach to his work. Sold the first case of that against Chris Mulway, won the British featherweight title by stoppage. He's an underrated puncher with both hands, a great switch hitter. He'll know though that he needs the performance of his career. A regular version of the WBA strap is up for grabs. But what will hold more value to him, the top 3 place in the Ring Magazine rankings, the 2-pound holds. Victory over him. Back on par with Dick Beats and Galahad, who ultimately are the next weekend. And Scott Warrington, who has to go right just for an evening against Mauricio Lara, the man who replaced him. Talk about a night to change your life in victory. This could be it.
Yeah, this is. I'm literally just waiting for the ring walk. These ring walks are so unnecessary and long. All of this money invested into this fight. And this fight is so trash. Look at all of this money and the lights and the production. And this fight is so trash. This is for a regular world title, isn't it? But I feel like it probably end up being for a full world title if they put Leo Santa Cruz in recess and upgrade Jukan to the full world champion. This was a trash card in the first place with Conor, to be honest. So without Matchroom is getting destroyed in comparison to these other dudes like Al Heyman. Well, to be fair, he's just getting destroyed by Al Heyman. See how this fight goes. It's a dope robe that he's wearing right now. That blue robe that Jukan's wearing is dope.
So, expectantly, how would show any complacency. There's so many in this period.
Zone is 14.99 in Germany. Is that a month or is that a year? They need to step up their cards, bro. The truth is, PBC are just killing the game right now. Like, I don't even. It's not even a competition. PBC are absolutely killing the game. If you go onto g5justtv.com, we have a feature where we do promotional rankings, and you can pick who you think is the best promoter of the month, or who's providing you with the most what's the word? The most entertainment. It's broken down into five things. I think interaction. Go on g5justtv.com and you'll be able to see it. But yeah, you can pick if you want. And right now, PBC are on top. Saeed, yo, you good? Shout out to you, Saeed. Conrad said for $10, I get a Loma fight on Fight TV, for example. To be fair, that's a rip off as well. Because why am I paying for a Loma fight, and who the hell is Loma fighting? What's up, Saeed? In fact, he fought Nakatani. The truth is, whilst PBC are expensive, they give you value for money. And you can't argue with that. What's up, Conrad Said? I'm from Nottingham. The whole knot is being Lee. Come on. Unfortunately for you, Saeed, your boy is getting stopped. Still better value for money than this. Of course, it's better value for money than this. Of course, this is a rip off. Some people here paid £350 to go to Eddie Hearn's house and watch this fight. Are we being serious? Like these fights are trash, so trash. What is your prediction, side? The truth is, the only prediction that matters is mine. I'm joking. All of you guys can make your prediction. What's your prediction, side? I think Jukan's gonna stop him though. Eddie Hearn needs to do much better with his matchmaking. Eddie Hearn needs to do much better with his matchmaking is actually trash. His matchmaking is probably one of the worst in the sport, to be honest. When you compare him to PBC, and even when you compare him to Bob Arum, I think his matchmaking is so trash. I think even Golden Boy sometimes have better matchmaking than him. Their headliners are way better than this. They had one with Sullivan Barrera versus Zerdo, and then they had before that they had that other dude's name, that young kid, Virgil Ortiz versus Hooker. They got good matchmaking whenever they do actually have cards, which is very rare, but they do have good matchmaking. They had Monkia as well. Good jab from Wood. He started already with a really good jab, and you can tell Chan's relying on that high guard. He's probably going to try and work his way in. Oh my gosh. It looks like he's got his respect already, to be honest, because when he hit him with that overhand right, one thing we saw is the fact that he got his respect already. The ref is giving him a warning, so we know what side the ref is on. Eddie rematch clause Hearn. Bro, I got an article about Eddie Hearn's rematch clause on g5justtv.com. Actually hate Eddie Hearn and rematch clause. Anybody knows me, I hate rematch clauses full stop. All right, need to score this in case this goes to the scorecard. No chance. This won't last long. It won't last long at all. You can tell it won't last long. You just coming with that high guard, just trying to work, going inside the pocket. You just start. The truth is, he's coming in the kitchen and he's trying to work. And the truth is, Wood just doesn't have enough of a deterrent to stop him from coming in. This hugging game ain't gonna work for long. And after a while, you're gonna get done for excessive holding if this ref is good. He just you can tell the power of you just gonna pull through. And Wood is just not. There's levels to boxing. That's just the truth. And he's just not at this level. Even though he's trying to box, you know what he's doing. He's working his way in to get into the pocket and try to get off, let off big shots. This hugging style, what is ref? You gotta do something about this hugging. This is excessive. Leewood is doing well with that jab, keeping a distance, and he is picking the jab very well. And it's really, you can tell he's just relying on the singles, to be honest. But the distance is working in his favor. You know, it's just what happens when you hits him. Boxing real sweet though, Leewood. I wouldn't even lie to you. He's boxing clean. As it lasts right now, he's boxing real clean. Again, Wood is really selecting his punches, really trying to keep the distance. And Chan ain't really got nothing other than a walk down game. Oh, good punch. But that walk down game has to have more substance to it because at long range he's losing and he lost that round. Just needs to be a bit more proactive with his foot movement, a bit more proactive with his punch output, especially at long range. Even if it's a pity pat jab, even if it's something just to cut the distance. Now I think it's 1-0 Leewood, to be honest. I feel like the long arms, the jab, um, the keeping of the distance, the understanding of distance, and he was able to smother a lot of Khan's work, to be honest. Side, I got a 1-0 to Wood as well. But you can clearly see what Chan or Khan's Chan's game plan, to be honest. Again, he's just keeping a distance for and Chan just relying on this high guard. Yeah, I know Kasaidi's gonna KO him. He's just waiting for that opportunity, to be honest. I don't think this fight goes 6 rounds, to be honest. Because it just looks like when Chan hits him, it's gonna be night. But he's doing well with his jab, though. I won't lie to you. Wood is doing well with the jab. He's keeping it long. He's getting him walking into punches. He's getting him loading up. And it's just looking like Chan isn't finding the distance. He hasn't finding the angles yet. He hasn't really got his radar on yet. And when you've been at the ring for a long time, it does take you a while to find the target. The power is always there, but finding the target is a bit hard. But Wood, he's not doing the wrong thing. He's not going back in straight lines. He's circling, which is good as well. Circling to his left only, but still circling nonetheless.
Yeah, I think that's what we haven't seen the volume or lack of that in the spectrum. It's okay. No, just to say, it's like,
I think that's the first jab I've seen from G, to be honest. Now he's picking his punches. Wood is really selecting his punches. Very good punches from Wood. He's landing some real good combinations in this round. This is the work that you want to see from him. Chan just looks like he's got no output at all, looking on a single. Good body shot there, though. Just really relying on a load-up punch. I don't know who trains Chan, but they're not a very good trainer. I've got Wood up. Shout out to MMA Boxing. Precise punches, definitely. I got him one up. And he's winning this round as well. Chan is just relying too much on a one good single, and he's not doing enough outside of that. And he's not even being proactive enough with his feet. Oh, good shot. He's got him walking into punches now. This is some real good boxing from Wood. Real good boxing. This year. This is the sixth fight, I think. Yeah. He got a canopy, so when it was raining. But he done it last year as well. He done 4 fight cards. I think even each of them had 6 fights on it. So Wood is amazing right now. Yeah, he's looking real clean with it. I won't lie to you, he's looking real clean. He's got him walking into punches. He's not just relying on a single. He's fighting at different ranges. When Chan's getting close, he's smothering the work. He's holding him in. He's really just picking his shots real nice right now. And Chan is just relying on a single and some real mediocre walk down game with a gap high guard. 2-0. Me as well. Nottingham Spirit, definitely. That straight right hand that he made him walk into definitely disorientated him, because you can tell just by how he threw the punch that it just might have knocked off his equilibrium a bit. Chan's been a little bit more proactive with the jab this round, but he's just not as accurate as Wood with the jab. Again, one thing I'm impressed with Wood is, whoa, brilliant left hook. He's selecting his shots well, but he's not going back in straight lines. He's circling. I want to see him circle left and right instead of just left, but he's still doing a good job keeping the distance. Oh, good right hand over the top. But again, he's just relying on the single, Chan. That single isn't enough. The problem is, though, you can see Wood will have problems if he was to fight at like the highest level against the likes of like a Navarrete, for example, who's just out and out pressure. Good body shot. Wood is picking his shots very well and just looks like a better fighter. Definitely. The truth is, Chan is just relying on a great single. That's all he's waiting for, is a dope single. If that single don't come, then but he's landing some good shots in this round and he's getting closer. That's the difference. He does look like he's getting closer, but Wood is still doing a good job. Picking his punches, selecting his shots real well. But Chan is getting closer, and he does have the power. You can clearly see. But he's just not active enough. He just fights a lot in spurts. And in between those spurts, Wood is just landing some real crisp, clean shots. Good body shot, though. That was a real good body shot. Good right hook from Wood. He's really landing some real crisp punches. It's not really moving, Chan, but he's landing them. So good uppercut again. He's really selecting these shots, and everything he throws, really, because Chan has no head movement, it's landing. He's got a terrible high guard. It's probably one of the worst high guards I've ever seen, because it's high, but it doesn't cover anything other than probably his eyebrows. There's a big gap in the middle, and you can go around the side with it as well. It's a real poor eye guard. Good shots from Wood. Really just dictating this fight, to be honest. Unless he gets caught with a real good single, I can't see what Chan's gonna do to make this fight different. Again, another round. That's 3 in the bank. That was probably Chan's best round, but at the same time, I still think like Wood was way more crisp and way more cleaner. Brilliant shots. Brilliant shot selection. So you got a 2-1. Nah, I think Wood won that round as well. I thought Wood won this round as well. Conrad, I thought Wood won that round. Me as well, MMA boxing. I got a free zip. Bro, his high guard is trash. He's literally just covering his eyebrows because there's a massive gap through the middle, which is not covering his lip or his face, and there's a gap around the ears. So where is he actually blocking other than his eyebrows, which is hair and hair? He's not blocking anything else. Every time he throws anything, whether they're shoe shining shots or a good flurry combination, he's landing. That's Wood, that is. I mean, had you give that round to Chan, I hear you. I heard you. But it's close. I get you. Please tell me how Chan won that round. Yeah, I don't know. It was his best round, but I thought he lost that round. He's just relying so much on a single. I don't see, unless he lands a real good single and really rocks Wood, I can't see how he's gonna win this fight. Good body shot again. Again, he's just so much cleaner with his punches. The movement that he's deploying is real good from Wood. Whilst it's basic because he's just circling, he's not going back in straight lines. But Chan is just allowing him to circle to his left. I want every one of you guys to watch. All he's doing is just circling to his left. He's not circling to his right at any time. And Chan is not doing anything to stop that. Not taking any step to his right to cut off the line. He's not throwing any lead right hands, and he's not throwing any cupping shot. He's not pivoting. He's not doing nothing. I gave the first round to you. No, I gave the first round to Wood as well. I think this round is a close round. This round is definitely a close round. This round is much closer because I don't think Wood has been as active with the jab as he was in the other rounds. And Chan has snapped the head back a bit. I think this is probably Chan's best round. Good body shot again from Chan. We'll see how well Wood will be able to maintain this discipline because he's been very disciplined to this point so far. But this has been Chan's best round, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat as you, MMA box, and I think Chan's winning this round. If I'm being dead serious, as much as I think Drew's literally controlling the fight, I think this has been Chan's best round. Good shot from Wood though, good uppercut, but I don't know. This fight's a hard one to score. Hard round to score. How long has Wood been training with Ben Davison now? Was he not training with David Coldwell before? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I think that's if I want to be nice, which I don't know why I'm being nice, I'll give that round to Chan. So you got a 3-1. MMA boxing, you got a 3-1. Yeah. I could easily have given that round to Wood as well, but I feel like just over the overall fight, I feel like that's probably his best round. Really, really doing well with that jab, to be honest. Keeping a distance with it. Chan really can't do much with it, to be honest. I got this prediction so wrong because I didn't expect Wood to be this disciplined. He's real disciplined behind the jab. I really just thought he was going to work and hold, but he's been real disciplined with his footwork, real disciplined with his punch output. Hand placement's been great, defensively and offensively. Conrad Boxing, I thought you gave round to Zhu. Yeah, he gave round 1 to Zhu. Yeah, he did. Chan needs to do something to change this fight up because I don't see how he's gonna be able to win this fight with the way it's going right now. He's getting absolutely schooled. What do you guys think? I mean, personally, in my opinion, I think this fight is a pretty like unless Chan can land something nice and clean with a lot of power behind it, I don't see how he's gonna get back in this fight. That was a good right hand, though. I won't lie to you. Very good right hand from Chan. Again, another good right hand over the top. I don't know if Wood is just getting tired, but he's getting a lot closer to Chan than he was before. Another good right hand again over the top. That's the third one in a row. He really needs to do something about managing this distance and getting his head off the line. Again, walked into another right hand. He's still doing well with his shots, but he's just getting hit much more than he's been getting hit before. Again, Wood will really struggle with another Navarrete, to be honest. He will really struggle with another Navarrete. Side, you're a fan of Wood. How do you think he would do against another Navarrete? Truth is, like, Wood is not in this round. He hasn't got his head off the line at all, and he's really be getting pinned with punches. I gave that round to Chan, in my opinion. I gave that round to Chan, in my opinion. I don't know how you guys scored it. That right hand over the top landed at least 5 times. That jab to the body landed at least 5 times. Jab over the top and landed at least 5 times in that round. The uppercut was real sweet, though. I won't lie to you. So in my scorecard, Woods lost the last 2 rounds. But it's not even about whether he's won the last round or not. It's about the complexion of the fight and where I see the fight going. And what I see is that Chan is getting a lot closer to Wood than he was before. Which means if he can land some of those shots that he was trying to land in the first part of the fight, he might be able to get the respect. Can't remember the last time I saw a fighter's shoelaces get untied. I remember the last time I saw that. Me as well, I gave that round to Yeah, I gave that round to you as well, bro. MMA boxing. I gave that round to you as well. But Wood's gone back on the stick and he's doing well with this round. Whenever Drew jabs with Wood, he does land it, but he just doesn't do it enough. And that jab straight right hand is surgical for Chan as well, but he just doesn't do it enough. He's just relying on too much of a single. Wood has been better in this round. I won't lie, but he hasn't done. It's still there to be stolen. To be honest, Wood needs to fight how he was. Yeah, he does. Just be a bit more proactive with that stick and not keep his head on the line and keep the distance. He's not really relying as much on lateral movement as he was in the last few rounds. The first three he was relying on lateral movement a lot. This round and the round 2 rounds before he wasn't. Yeah, he's picking his shots well though. Good body shot. MMA boxing. You need to join the fantasy league on g5jefftv.com. We have a fantasy league for fight picks and fight predictions. So you need to join it. Good straight right hand. He's doing a fight. He's picking his shots real well in this round. This is definitely a Lee Wood round. Just walking him into jabs, walking him into straight right hands, keeping his the long arm up, using the right hand to block the chin, doing a fantastic job. In and out, pivoting around only to the left, but it's still working. He really proved me wrong in this fight, I won't lie to you. Yeah, if you want to join, go on g5jefftv.com. But the Errol Spence fight, I think, is the last fight of the season. And I think that fight might be worth double points. If you win that fight, win that fight week, there will be a prize, obviously. So we don't know what the prize is yet. Maybe fight tickets or pay-per-view or zone subscription. We don't know yet, but you'll decide it at the time. Really and truly, we just want to build up as much people in the league as possible. Drew hits a lot of shots, just not eye-catching. Yeah, he's losing this round. He's losing this fight.
But I think as this fight progresses, now we will see it taking another notch. I think the great is what it usually is, and people actually picking the better punches once there's not enough of Zukan's activity broken up, and this is where I think in the second half of the fight he will take over.
So Tony Bellew says Zukan will take over in the second half of the fight. I don't know about that. I don't know what, maybe. I don't know about that. I've thought to as well, Conrad. Would like to see the stats for this round. Now, I thought Wood won that round comfortably. I thought Wood won that round so comfortably. Again, he's getting him walking into punches, the crisp punches, the clean punches, the jab. Drew looks a bit helpless. Personally, he just looks like he's running out of ideas, or he came to the fight with one plan, and that was to try walking down with a real poor high guard and land a good single, and then he might want to go home, but he didn't. The truth is, Drew is world level, but he's not world level Navarrete. He's not world level Leo Santa Cruz. He's not world level Gary Russell. This jab is just landing so easily for Lee Wood, and he's just winning this fight so comfortably. Zhu Chan really needs to land something clean. If he doesn't, then this is gonna be a uphill struggle. When I mean clean, something that's gonna really hurt him and take the legs from Wood. Brilliant shot. I just gave my pick on Spence Pacquiao. Fair enough. You should have given your pick on Riggando versus Casemiro. That's gonna be a real 50-50 fight. Lee Wood is winning this round so easy. This is literally turning into a schooling, to be honest. China's actually getting schooled. Oh, good straight right hand, but God's been terrible the whole fight, bro. You can't find the distance. I know. This is a terrible fight for him. He's losing these rounds. Five two easy. This fight looks like a schooling, bro. He might lose every round from this point onwards. I mean, if Lee Wood does pull off the win, that would be amazing. Real good shot. Lee Wood just switched southpaw. So it'd be interesting. Yeah, he's southpaw right now. Interesting to see how he's doing. He's gone back orthodox. This is just so easy. This is just so easy. Literally, this is just so easy. He is just picking them off so easily. Jab, whatever punch he wants to throw, wherever he wants to move, he's just circling around. He's just so easy. Like whatever Chan's throwing is a single and then just goes back on the high guard. This is just so easy. Oh, Chan is getting absolutely battered right now. Yeah, Wood is winning this comfortably. Good shot. I'm not gonna lie to you. He is getting absolutely battered in here. Chan is getting destroyed. He is getting backed up now, and he's just getting teed up on. He is getting absolutely battered. Wood is putting in a performance of his life. This is a terrible performance from Chan. I mean, All of those cupping, swinging punches he's throwing is nothing. Just gave my pick for Rigondeaux Casemiro. I gave Rigondeaux to knock. I don't see that. I don't see how he's gonna knock out Casemiro. I'm not gonna lie to you. What did you pick for Spence Pacman? Spence on points, but it can go either way. It's a close fight. Personally, I ain't picking those fights until the week of the fight. The reason why I'm picking those fights until the week of the fight because I want to see how they are on the scales, especially Pacquiao. Yeah, Wood is winning this. He's killing this fight. If you guys are just come in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video. We're live next week but hopefully we're live next week for Boatsy versus Bolotniks. This card has been trash. I'm hoping next week's card is better than this because this has been absolutely trash. Yeah, this is just an easy fight to score. 6-2 in my opinion. Yeah, easy 6-2. Easily 6-2. Yeah, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button for those who if you just come in. What I would say is for those who haven't, go to g5justtv.com, read the articles, go to the fantasy league, make your fantasy predictions. MMA boxing just done that, so shout out to you. Go to the rankings and view your rankings for each division. Pick your rankings for each division and pick your promotion. What I want everybody to do after this fight is go to g5justtv.com and pick and rank Matchroom Boxing's promotions because we have promotional rankings as well. And honestly, this card was absolutely trash. The fact that they made people pay for this as well, you guys literally have to be. It'd be good to hear your opinions on that on g5justtv.com. So go and yeah, PBC are killing it right now with the promotional rankings. They're on top, and Matchroom are with this card. I mean, this is absolutely weak. Good job. I don't even feel like scoring this fight anymore because this fight is just so one-sided. Good job. Chinese trying to be a bit more active, but that activity isn't really doing him anything. Conrad Boxing, what's your pick on AJ versus this is worse than a Frank Warren card. Those at least have a good main event. I say this to people all the time. Frank Warren always makes his main events good. All the time. Whether you want to say he's a bad promoter or what, he always has his main events entertaining. You might not know them, but they're always entertaining. This is trash. The Usyk AJ fight will be put on the site the week after Errol Spence and Errol Spence Pacquiao. So we will have that on the site to make your predictions as well. And it will be for the next month. So there will be another prize for that month. That'll be AJ Fury in that month. Fulton Figueroa, AJ Usyk, Fulton Figueroa, and Jeff Son. What's up, Jeff?
Yo, what's up? Wood putting in that work.
Yeah, he's cleaning him up right now.
Yeah,
he's cleaning him up.
How many rounds you gave Zoo? I gave him 2 rounds. I gave Zoo 2 rounds.
2 rounds. 2
rounds. We on the same page? All right.
Yeah.
I apologize in advance for the background noise. I can't
I'm
help
surprised
it.
you came on. I'm surprised you came on the tool, to be honest, bro.
You know what? I haven't liked the card at all. The card has been trash. Trash.
I mean, let's keep it real. People paid £350 to watch this fight live. And let's keep it real. It was a poor card when Conor Benn was on it. And Conor Benn's off it. It's even worse.
Yeah. I'm hoping we get a better card next week. We will be live next week.
Okay.
Big shout out to VP Shane for holding it down. Y'all going to be seeing a lot of Shane. just period. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these UK cars and things like that. Sometimes I'm gonna be on, sometimes it's just gonna be Shane, but whatever it is, get used to it. Go to G5JeffTV.com, get your picks in, all that good stuff.
What I want everybody to do is go on the promotional pick page and absolutely talk about how trash. Because on our on the G5JeffTV.com, we pick promotions. You can pick which promotional company you rank and how you rank them. Bro, this card has been so trash. Value for money wise, it's trash.
Yeah, I feel sorry for whoever's there. Like whoever's there, I feel bad for them. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for them. For real. You know the thing that's funny, Shane? Like you try to get
reason why we keep switching.
I'm not touching anything.
Is it? Do you see the switch?
Yeah, I seen it switched. I don't know why.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but this card I haven't liked this card at all. Zoo has been Wood been putting them paws on him the whole fight. And I better not see no BS with the judges neither. I better not see no BS with the judges.
They won't be, because remember, Wood is the home name.
All I'm saying, they better not.
15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, we won't, because Wood is the home fighter, so we wouldn't see that.
Yeah, I've given Zoo 2 rounds. 2 rounds. That's it.
Me as well.
But it's cars like this that like people in the States don't want to give Eddie a real shot. It be cars like this.
It damages the sport, bro. It really damages the sport. Like, how is this a main event? How is this a headline? Like, this is ridiculous.
I think they should have just scrapped the card, to be honest with you.
They should have scrapped the card. Or, me personally, why didn't you just give the fight? I know it's late notice, but you should have added someone to the card. Anyone, like,
but
with this type of with this world we're living in with the whole COVID stuff, you gotta just add someone to the card.
That's where Eddie Hearn is slipping at, because Al Heyman's card for the night, they literally had 2 people test for COVID and had 2 people miss weight, and they still made it work.
Exactly, that's the difference.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn got to pay for them backups. I know he don't want to pay for the backups, but Al Heyman's paying guys to back up. He's paying them to stay in shape and back up.
It's a trash card. I won't lie to you. I'm literally lost so much interest in this fight.
Yeah, it's a beatdown. Like it's literally a beatdown. It's a beatdown.
MMA Boxer says he thinks Wilder and Fury will get postponed again. What do you think?
You know what? I don't think the fight's happening at all. MMA boxing. I don't think it's happening at all, me personally. Because this is my thing. If they was real serious about it, they would bump Spence and Pacquiao back and give Fury and Wilder that deep, so they won't have to compete with nobody.
Well, they're competing with college football, as you said, and then they're competing with AJ Usyk, and they're competing with Canelo.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's
they're
crazy.
going one week after Canelo.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, it's really ridiculous. Wood style.
And they ain't even started the promotion either.
Nah. And I don't think they want to start the promotion because they don't know what Fury gonna do. I don't think the fight happening. I really don't think the fight happening.
Have you told Blaze that?
Of course I told Blaze that. Of course I told him that. And he still ain't got that $500 neither. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Yeah, this fight is just this fight is just, yeah. This is bad. To be honest with you, I think the corner should look at stopping it. Me personally,
I think someone should have said something to Eddie Hearn. I mean, this is probably the worst card Eddie Hearn has put on in years.
Yeah, I'll be honest, this is pretty bad.
This is a bad card. I mean, I remember people were talking trash about Frank Warren, but I was like, at least Frank Warren had Joe Joyce, Carlos Takam, and Fury gets the boxer of 2021, but yet he didn't have a fight. Bro, Fury's a fraud. Fury is a fraud. Trust me, Fury is a fraud. MMA boxing. Fury's a fraud.
Yeah, I like Fury, as my man BoxingFirst Vlog say, a lot of shenanigans going on with Tyson Fury.
Trust me.
And it is what it is. And I love him inside the ring, man. I love him
Yeah,
inside the ring,
definitely.
man. But outside, just a
He's
bunch
a
of stuff.
fraud.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
He's a
stuff, man.
fraud.
Like he like that two. He like that 2-bit hustler to be hustling everything. Like
Literally.
it's crazy.
He gets my fraud of the year award. Definitely, bro.
Yeah,
He's
definitely,
a fraud.
definitely.
Bro, he literally had the whole the boxing fans eating out the palm of his hands after Fury Wilder 2.
Yo, I got a question. Zucan, does he always come forward with the high guard and just don't no angles, no nothing? Is this usually because
The
I've
thing
seen him
is,
fight before. I haven't
yeah,
seen
but
him fight like this.
he just know he's not he's normally a single shotter, but he's normally a fighter who, to me, he just normally trades more. Like Wood has done well by keeping a distance, but this dude's not using his feet. I've seen him use his feet much better than this.
I mean, he's just walking straight forward, high guard.
And it's the trashiest high guard ever, bro. Where is the high guard blocking?
It's not blocking anything.
The only thing is saving him from is getting cut. Oh, he's getting teed off on now. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, they should throw in the towel.
Yeah, I think they should get. I think, I think they should throw it in.
This guy managed to find a way to back out of AJ and Wilder. Yeah, this guy's a fraud. Trust me, he's a fraud. He's a workhorse. He's a dosser.
He a big dosser.
But Fury's done this though.
Yeah, he's done this in the past.
He's done it with Klitschko.
Yeah, he's done this in the past. So. Yeah, they need to throw in the towel, man, because he just going to continue to walk forward and take shots, man. They should have stopped this about 2 rounds ago.
Punches.
Yeah, they should have stopped this like 2 rounds ago. And that stab jab to the body is killing him.
Killing him. Bro, anything that he throws on the line is killing him because he doesn't get his head off the line.
You know the thing that's crazy? When you able to throw a stab jab to the body and put some weight on it, you know the guy is no threat.
Yeah,
no threat.
Definitely. This guy's literally playing with him in the ring.
Yeah,
this
he's
is a trash fight. Oh my gosh, it's a trash fight.
Hey, Conrad, I hear you, man. He said Fury doesn't even rank in my top 100 heavyweights of all time if he keeps ducking. I think at the moment, I think he's number 1 on the website. I think we're gonna have to tweak a couple things. Because I don't like we gotta tweak a couple things.
We gotta tweak things.
Sade, what's going on? Wood is winning the fight clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah, he's won all but maybe 2 rounds. It's a wash, man. It's a wash. This card has been trash.
This card should have got thrown in the bin. When Conor Ben pulled out for COVID, they should have thrown this whole card in the bin.
And I wrote a dope ass article about Conor Ben too.
The craziest thing is, I thought this card was trash with Conor Ben on it.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
What? But yeah, Fury should get stripped of his belt by now because he's been inactive for 17 months. If he doesn't fight Wilder, he'll get stripped. If he doesn't fight Wilder, he'll get stripped.
Yeah, he's gonna get stripped.
White has got his legal issues with the WBC going on right now. I don't know if you know about that. You know about that, Jeff?
Yeah. I think the thing is, I think the WBC getting tired of Fury too.
But well, you said this a year ago, bro.
That's why I said everybody that said like the WBC was behind Fury cheating and all that. I'm like, no, Wilder was guaranteed fee for the WBC every time he fought. They got a piece of the pack. They got a piece of the action. Fury's never made a title defense before in his life. Why would they help the guy that they can't make money off of?
And you can't gamble on Fury because this guy's just too you don't know what he's gonna do next.
Yeah, he's just too wishy-washy, like too wishy-washy. For real.
Yeah, this fight is so trash.
It's trash.
Lee Wood has fought well, but no offense, like he
Yo,
doesn't. I don't.
hold on, bro. Conrad said Andy Lee got it 105, 104 Woods. He's on coke, yo. He's on coke. He's on coke. He's won 2 rounds, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Andy Lee need his judging card stripped. Mainstream MOP, what's going on?
Shout out to you, seem new. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share. Go to g5jettv.com.
Absolutely.
Would smash this fight. Yeah, he would kill this guy.
Wood is playing with this dude right now.
I don't even know. I can't even remember the 2 rounds I gave him because I think one of the rounds I gave him just out of the fact that I thought Wood wasn't as
I gave
active
him
as he was.
a pity round. He won 1 round legit, and I gave him a pity round.
Yeah.
I gave him a pity round. That stab jab I love that stab jab.
He's fighting real good. Wood is fighting. Ooh! He's dropped him. Ooh! That right hook was immense. Ooh! That was sweet. Go and stop him. If you go and stop him, go on.
That's crazy.
I don't listen to commentary mainstream up.
They are throwing the towel, bro. Wow.
It's over.
Yeah.
As well, he had a very good performance. Wood. But when you compare him to the likes of Navarrete and Gary Russell,
yo, you was a couple seconds ahead of me, but Ken's corner, man. Like I don't respect that, yo.
no,
I don't respect that, man. Articles getting written on that, like for real, like that's crazy. Like,
yeah, maybe.
yo, I want to see the scorecards, yo. I want to see the scorecards.
Yeah, me as well.
They not gonna like the articles I'm getting ready to write.
Mainstream mock, yeah, different levels. Definitely, bro. Navarrete, Gary Russell, just a different level. A different level.
Yeah, Wood was. You'd have thought Wood looked like he was all world tonight. He looked like he was all world tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
That hook was so nice.
So sweet.
Yo, but the thing is, fellas, check this out. That's why I said when you get on G5 Jeff TV, when you see G5 and you see Shane on the screen, when it comes to inside the ring breaking shit down, man, it don't get no better than this right here. And I'm gonna tell you why, because a couple seconds before the knockdown, I said he's killing him with that stab jab. I love the stab jab. The stab jab brings the eyes down. Once the eyes go down, then you can hit him with a check hook. That's exactly what he did. He hit him with a check hook.
Yeah,
like it's like, come on, like it's like you're not gonna get this anywhere else.
He got packed and sent back with the Amazon Express flight. That's funny.
That is funny.
Ben Davison masterclass. I'm not a big fan of Ben Davison, but hey, got through with the side. So
mainstream MOP. Big shout out to you, man. Listen, we love breaking down what's going on inside the ring. Like, we really don't care about what's going on outside the ring, the politics and all that. We talk about it because we pretty much have to. If it was up to us, we would just talk about in the ring what's going on during the fight. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Eddie Hearn, you got to come a little better than this, baby.
Yeah, this
and
is
I'm
weak.
a fan of Eddie Hearn, man. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm a fan of Eddie Hearn. But when it comes down to it, this wasn't it. This wasn't it.
And his office is definitely there. I don't know if he actually lives there, but I know his office is there. This is his headquarters, his matchroom headquarters. So I don't know if he lives there, but I'm assuming his house is as nice as this.
Yo, I want to
How
see.
he owns it. They got a matchroom flag in the at the door. Like this is crazy. One thing I would say about matchroom is their productions are dope. Like all of this stuff that
Oh
they're going
yeah,
on
the
right now.
production is insane, yo.
Didn't they do a fight in America on a street?
They did a fight in America literally on a city block, and they blocked off basically all the blocks around it, and they had guys coming from out of the hotel walking to the ring like it was crazy. People didn't really give it the props that it should have got, but I thought it was dope as hell. Like big shout out to Clarence McLean, man. That's my guy, man. Future promoter in the game, man. Big shout out to
To you.
Clarence McLean. But I want to see these scorecards, yo. I want
I
to
don't
see
think they're
these
gonna read it out,
scorecards.
bro.
They gonna have them on BoxRec though.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
gonna have them on BoxRec, and it better not be no bullshit. It better not be no bullshit. Mainstream. He said Eddie puts work in. To be honest, Frank Warren is a con. LOL, but Eddie is trying in boxing, so I respect it. No, Eddie, when it comes down, listen, mainstream. Let me say this. Shane already know this. Like when it comes down to the actual art of promoting, the actual physical job of promoting, nobody does it better than Eddie Hearn.
No
Nobody
one.
does it better than Eddie Hearn. Like he's like a promoter to the core. Now you may not agree with some of his strategies, some of his cards and things like that, but the actual process of promoting a fight, he's the best in the business.
But his overall matchmaking, I feel like can do with some improvement.
Yeah. I think he needs a matchmaker. He needs a
Yeah,
matchmaker because he's had prospects and he should have had some superstars, but he put them in so tough so early. You know
yeah.
what I mean? He kills them.
Two, he kills his prospects.
Yeah,
So sometimes he kills them before they even have a world title shot.
absolutely, absolutely. So he needs a mainstream matchmaker to keep himself away from that job.
Mainstream. The truth is, though, you can say that, but he got Yard a world title fight after less than 20 fights, and the boy is still highly touted and highly ranked. So, and I
Uh,
agree with you. I
oh,
agree with you, but
did you
what
get
you
the
gonna say?
lowdown on Dubois?
No, what happened?
This is I might as well give it up now. This is an exclusive from my guy L Dub Boxing. Big shout out to L Dub Boxing. If you're not subscribed to L Dub Boxing, he is the best in the business as far as just getting information early. I know it's the Mike Copperages of the world and all that, but we check L Dub
Yeah.
Boxing. Daniel Dubois versus Trevor Bryan, August 29th on the Jake Paul card.
Oh, Jake Paul and
Tyron Woodley. Yep.
oh, how the hell did he score that?
I don't know, but that's courtesy of L Dub, man. Big shout out to L Dub. Daniel Dubois versus Trevor Bryan, August 29th on the Jake Paul
Conrad
card.
says, I didn't enjoy any single fight on this card.
I didn't
Neither,
either.
bro.
I didn't either, bro. I didn't either, man. But you know what though? The fact that y'all stayed in and rocked with us the whole time, man, it just goes to show, you know, the connection that we have when it comes down to boxing. You know, because you could have just turned it off and just did something else. Mainstream said Brian ain't no mug, but just depends what man shows on that night. Yeah, that's Trevor Bryan. He can be a problem. He can be a problem. It really depends on which guy shows up. And that's how it is with a lot of fighters. That's why I say the guys that's consistent every single time out, they don't get enough respect. You know what I mean? They don't get enough
But
respect
Jeff,
at all.
I'm gonna jump off now, but we're
No,
talking a bit.
we can jump off. We can jump off. We done did enough, man. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. See, you done switched again.
Yeah.
But listen, but yeah, close this out, Shane.
But yeah, for everybody in the live, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Thank you for being with me. I want to say a special shout out to Conrad, Saeed, Mainstream Mock, all of you guys who were in it, MMA boxing. If you haven't already, I think most of you guys have. Go to g5jefftv.com, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on this channel, and then go to g5jefftv.com, register, take your pick, and register with the what's the word? With the website. I mean, just follow us all over. The articles are there. Jeff wrote a dope article on Caleb Plant and Canelo. You should go and read that. That's dope. That was this week. We're literally just taking step by step by step, and we're working on different things. So just keep following us. Like literally, we're just trying to keep the content and the platforms active.
Yeah, it's and the main thing is Shane is behind a lot of this stuff, man. We greatly appreciate everything that he does. It's more than more than just a partner. That's like a little brother to me. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing a lot of things behind the scenes that I can't do. And I'll be 100% honest. You know what I mean? So if it wasn't for VP Shane, the engine wouldn't be running. And that's just what it is. But go follow VP Shane on Instagram at I_am Shane, the number one of the hottest boxing guys in the business. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me all over the place: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, G5Jeff TV, across the board. Go to the website, g5jefftv.com. Shane is gonna have articles coming. I'm gonna have articles coming. You could pick fights. You could pick your favorite promoter for the month, and Eddie Hearn's getting the thumbs down from me after this tonight. And we're just trying to create a movement that's different than everywhere else. Everywhere that you go, the main point is YouTube, or the main point is social media. We'll be the first boxing movement where the main point of contact will be the website.
And then we got other stuff coming, bro.
We got other
We just
stuff
got
coming.
so much platforms coming. The
Yeah, there's
platforms
so
are
much
just
stuff
increasing.
coming. Like this not even 50% of it, to be
We're
honest
at,
with
we're
you.
at probably 15. We're probably at
This is about
15%.
15 to it's like 15-20%. By the time we get done, it's probably going to be another 6 to 12 months before we're like done. But as long as y'all stick with us, y'all gonna be here for the final product. And when you get the final product, it's nothing's gonna match it at
And
the
I
end
have
of
to
the.
say, like, me and Jeff keep ourselves in a consumer perspective. So we look at things from a consumer perspective. What do we want? And then we provide from what we want to see
Hey,
as fight fans. So that's
and
how it look. That's how it is.
And one more thing before we roll out. If you have any suggestions for the website, if you have any suggestions for the channel, or if you have questions for us, videos that you want us to do, hit us at contact@g5ftv.com. If you are interested in going to fights as a correspondent, go to media@g5ftv.com. We're going to be looking for people to go out, cover fights for us, and things like that. So we're branching out, and we want people to come on the team. Anybody that's about boxing like we are and want to get out and actually cover the fights, of course. We're gonna make sure if you gotta fly out, we're gonna make sure you get out. If you gotta drive, we're gonna make sure you got gas. You need something to eat, you're gonna have per diem and all of that other good stuff, man. So if you're interested in any of those things, any questions or anything, you had the websites. And the actual emails are on the website at g5ftv.com. So definitely holla at us, man. But big shout out to VP Shane for holding it down once again. I came in a little late, but this card pissed me off for sure. But we're gonna be right back at it. Hold on. He said I'll have to write this down when I'm out my car. Mainstream mop, just you know what? You can go back. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in a joint real quick. I'm assuming he's talking about the email, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it in the comment section, mainstream MOP. And then we're gonna do I'll put both of them in there. So when you get out the car, just go back to this live and just look in the comment section. It'll be down the bottom. Um, okay. And there we go. And once you send an email, we get back to you within 48 hours. It'll either be a response from Shane or myself. We got to get BoxingFirst Vlog in there as well to give him the option to.
I've been trying to correspond with him, but you know how it is with man.
I'll get to him. I'll get to him. But hey, listen, man, we're gonna leave it right there, man. On behalf of G5 Jeff TV, VP Shane, one of the hottest boxing guys in the business, BoxingFirst Vlog, aka Blunt Bayless. We are out.